Hey, what's going on, family? This is video number 8, and we are continuing to read through this book, 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. And why not read this book about being happier, right? And so I'm reading through this. There are 100 chapters, but the cool thing is the chapters are only less than 2 pages long. So that's why I love this book, but it also just gives us some insight. So I'm going to read through the actual chapter itself, maybe just give a little bit of insight. Any comments or anything that you think of as you're listening to the chapter or as you're watching this particular video, feel free to put a comment below and just let me know what you think, or if you have any thoughts about happiness, feel free to go ahead and share those thoughts about happiness as well. So chapter number 8, accept yourself unconditionally. You are not just the size of your bank account, the neighborhood you live in, or the type of work you do. You are, just like everyone else, an almost inconceivably complicated mix of abilities and limitations. A new kind of New Year's resolution is becoming increasingly popular. Instead of dwelling on something you think is wrong with them and resolving to improve, a lot of people are taking a different approach. They are resolving to accept themselves, to acknowledge that, faults and all, they are complete people, good people. Kathleen, a member of a group that spreads the acceptance philosophy, explains that she used to feel like she was in a trap she could not get out of. She would try to correct herself and change herself, and the failure to change was actually worse than the original problem itself. She felt like a maniac because of the pressures to change and weight of failure. Now, Kathleen counsels accepting yourself, which does not mean ignoring your faults or never trying to improve. What it does mean is believing in your own value first, last, and always. In a study of adult self-esteem, researchers found that people who are happy with themselves take defeat and explain it away, treating it as an isolated incident that indicates nothing about their ability. People who are unhappy take defeat and enlarge it, making it stand for who they are and using it to predict the outcome of future life events. So remember, it says here, accept yourself unconditionally. Nobody on this earth is perfect, and we do have flaws, we do have insecurities, we do have things about our lives, or even about our personalities, or even about our bodies, possibly even, that we are unhappy with, or we're just, and the challenge is that sometimes people look at themselves in the mirror, and they talk about themselves to themselves, and talk about all the things that they either are that they don't like, or the things that they hate, or things that they want to change, and they focus on, their faults, rather than just focusing on and understanding that, you know what, I'm not perfect. I do have imperfections. I do have faults. I do have things about myself that I don't currently like. I do want to work on them, but accept yourself for where you're at right now. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. One of the things that I do in my life, when I remember it, is if there are things that I want to work on, I take out a piece of paper, I write down the things that, I really want to work on. And on the right side of that piece of paper, I start writing out things that I can do to actually make some progress in that particular area of life. So if there's a particular area of life, that you're unsatisfied with, let's say it's your education, you write down education, what you're unsatisfied about it, and then you write down the things that you can focus on to actually improve that particular part of your life. If it's your love life, or maybe a relationship that you have challenges with or you don't like, write that out, put it on a piece of paper. What are the things that you're unhappy with? And then start writing the things that you can do to actually improve that area of your life. And guess what? It's as simple as focusing on the things that you can do, rather than always complaining about the things that you can't do. So give me your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this particular topic. Write down some things that you're happy about, and write down some things that you want to work on and you want to have progress in. And guess what? Get on those things today. God bless you guys. Video number 8, video number 9 coming up next. Take care.